on 2K. Sports. Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the 1. And for the Grizzlies, Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the center position, locking down the middle. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off. All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Here's George. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Outside Bane from outside the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was in Memphis.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Hey, Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, BA, I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
It's both from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Morant surveying the floor, driving inside. That one's good from Bane on the assist by Morant. Bane's got 5 now.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
George against Smart. Now George. Over Smart. The Sixers again can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Maxey against Morant. Pass to Jackson. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Bane. 5 points in the game. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
George, a screen on Morant. And stolen by Morant. Fires the 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Maxey surveys. Kicks it to George. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Memphis with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Oubre in his last outing with 12 points.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Outside Morant. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
For 3, George knocks it down from distance. George has got his second basket of the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Bane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Now here's George. And it's blocked.
Well, that block by Smart came off great anticipation.
Here's Edey. Drummond defending. Pass to Morant. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edey. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. There's Jackson with the 3, and he can't get that one. George, left side. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Grizzlies. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, "Get the ball inside," and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Smart and Bane on the wing. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Bane. In his last outing, 8 points for him. The 3 counted from distance. Bane's got 12.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bane's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going to him.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
And it's Morant missing.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
On the attack, Oubre. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Bane. He's got 12. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Maxey. And he comes up with a bucket. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Bane, the pass to Morant. 3-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And he goes in for the dunk.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Bane with a screen on George. Here's Morant. Oh, he packs it
is incredible.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Maxey with it, guarded now by Smart. For three, George hits a three-pointer. George has got 8 points. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Here's Morant. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Oubre against Bane. Kicks it to George. 1:51 left in the half. And George with the jam.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Morant, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Now here's Smart. No points so far. Outside Bane. Pass to Edey. Outside Bane. 5 on the clock. Jackson with a screen on Maxey. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. No luck on that one. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Oubre against Jackson. Out to Oubre. Up top, George. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Bane against Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Well, I'll tell you what, you never want to foul Bane in the act. He is automatic at the line.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Oh, stolen by Morant. On the break. Morant on his way. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, we're watching a special guy here. Morant with a nose for the ball. And on the break, he is a great finisher.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Embiid can't hit.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that big-time home court advantage.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule. That does it for halftime. Let's get...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Kyle Lowry, Caleb Martin out there with Kenyon Martin, and it's Yabusele in at the 4-man position. Now here's Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Huff. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Kennard on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Fifth best, the 76ers.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Here's McCain, defended by Jackson. Martin misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Clark, the pass to Jackson. There's a screen. Here's Huff. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Pippin's checked in. Kennard can't get it to go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Pass to Martin, and that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Clark. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Pippen. Clark outside. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Sixers trailing. Here's McCain. Still without a bucket. Martin outside. For the lead. Huff pulls it in. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Kennard for 3. And no good. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Yabusele. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Kennard. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Buries it down low. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
Martin a screen. Lowry into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got 8.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Jackson. From the arc. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Lowry with it. Jackson in his pocket. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Yabusele to the inside. McCain. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now here's Kennard. Jackson on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. To the left side wing. Yabusele. No good with the triple. Kennard outside. Clark with a screen on Lowry. Here's Kennard. No good on the buzzer beater. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie his team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there now. We just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Bain and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout fourth year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now here's Moran. They set the pick. Launches it. It's hauled in by Oubre. The Sixers leading. Pass to George. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Deflects the pass. Oubre with a steal. Inside. Here's Embiid. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Drummond against Moran. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Bain surveying the D. Shakes him. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Moran. Shot clock at 6. Jackson with a screen on George. Here's Moran. There's the drive. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
Well, it's almost impossible to stay in front of Moran. He's just so quick on the drive.
Maxey with it. Kicks it to George. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Bain with a screen on George. Moran with the slam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's George. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Moran against George. Kicks it out to Bain. Pass to Edey. Jackson outside. And here's Bain to take the lead. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team.
A minute 58 left in the fourth. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey.
We We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Morant. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Tipped away. Stolen by Drummond. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Well, he's one of the best rebounders we've ever seen. Drummond controls the defensive glass, and at the other end, he creates second chance opportunities.
Now here's Smart. Payne, the pass to Smart. To the paint. Morant finds Smart. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Well, anyone will tell you Marcus Smart is fearless. High stakes don't discourage him at all.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Outside Maxey. Kicks it to George. Screen by Embiid. 5 to shoot. Another shot. With the clock winding down. With 1 on the clock, kicks it to George. With the clock winding down. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Payne. Oh, no good! Morant against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Here's George. The baseline J is on the way. Oh, it falls!
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this end.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For
All right, bro. Here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Heaney. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And former Grizzlies small forward Mike Skinny Miller here in Memphis to watch the game.
Top 30 all-time in three-point percentage. He was one of the game's elite marksmen.
Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Jacks up a three, and the three ball is good.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes, defensively, nothing you can do.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now here's Morant, coming off a solid outing against Portland.
And if you want to get those 3 points back, go to one of your best shooters.
And here's Lillard, who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Puts up a deep three. They get it back, and to Antetokounmpo. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Morant finds Bain. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Takes a three. Rebound, Milwaukee. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. And we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The drive by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
On the drive, Giannis just deadly. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
Jackson against Bane. Back to Morant. A kick out to Bane. Clock at 6. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 6 points.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Known for his scoring there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Morant against Middleton. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
To the paint. And Lopez throws it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bane kicks to Morant. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Bane with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Here's Morant on the wing. Bane. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Middleton against Jackson. Great D that time from Middleton. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And you can see the confidence Morant possesses. He's fine testing his luck with the quick pull-up, Jay.
Middleton for 3. Milwaukee the rebound. Lillard finds Jackson. Kicks it out to Lillard. Bane with the steal. It could go. No good. Shot missing. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps 4 championships or MVPs. he's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Here's the three, and it's Damian Lillard with the three. Lillard's got 5.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Here's Morant. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Lillard scanning the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Middleton, guarded by Bane. 4 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Jackson. For 3, Middleton. 80 with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report. Here's Morant. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
And they were in the top 10 in rebounding. That was one of the things that they hung their hat on. Never really let up energy-wise on the backboards.
And you go back to their scoring last season with all the weapons they had, putting points on the board was never a problem. Now here's Smart. Still yet to score. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. For Middleton.
The length of Middleton, really an asset on defense for him. He's so good at getting his hands up quickly to contest shots.
Lopez kicks to Middleton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Here's a look at some stats for Smart. Last season's performance for him averaged about 14 points, just over 2 steals and 4 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
Payton for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Smart finds Bane. And again, Memphis no good. The Bucks trail. 1:33 left to play in the first half. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Jackson. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here is Lillard following Ja Morant's 3. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Smart. Down low, Smart with the steal. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. 30 seconds left in the first half. Giannis passes to Lillard. And it's off from three-point range. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against the Heat in Miami. Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Bobby Portis out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Green. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Wright in at the point.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
Pippen with it. Guarded now by Prince. Pippen, the pass to Huff. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Pass to Connaughton. It's Portis, high post. Shot clock at 6. Portis sets the pick for Wright. And he comes up with the deuce. Wright's got 5. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jackson, he's checked in for Pippen.
Now into the line for your Grizzlies.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Nailed from three-point land.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And Wright kicks to Prince. Back to Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Plays it in off the breakaway. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Well, you look at Kennard, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
For the 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Green with a screen for Wright. Kicks it out to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Good D by Williams. Memphis leading by 5. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Kennard. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Prince against Williams. Prince in the post. Green with a screen for Prince. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, nice job that time by Prince to stay focused and not lose control of the shot despite drawing the foul.
That one misses for Prince. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Kennard kicks to Clark. To the inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Green gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards. And then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Green. Knocked loose and stolen by Wright. And now here comes Wright leading the break. A miss that time would have put him up.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Morant reaches to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Over Smart. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies lead by 3. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Edie out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, you got to love how Lopez really puts himself in position to help his team wherever they need him. He works hard to contribute on every play.
Here's Morant.
Oh, man!
What a finish.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Morant passes to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A shot by Middleton, wide open. And another three for Milwaukee.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Heaney. Off target with his three.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
First team.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Smart with the steal.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there. Good to see.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
With the floater, Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Pass to Edey. Inside, Bane takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And made for the bright lights. Big bucket there from Bane.
Now, here's Lillard. Middleton outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Giannis. Second chance shot. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant outside. On the wing, Bane. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Lillard gets to Giannis. Lillard against Smart. Lillard outside to the middle. Morant with the steal. Here's the break. Smart with this screen on Lillard. Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. Back to Giannis. 4 on the clock. Here's Middleton. Offensive rebound. Lillard against Smart. Lopez, a screen on Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, missed it. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Thank you for that, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
What's not... love about opening day, Grant. Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And the Milwaukee starting five. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Going up inside, Oubre with a nice rhythm touch there.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Maxey. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6, and there's the drive. It's stolen by Maxey. George against Middleton, and George with the jam.
Yeah, Paul George, look out, hammers that one home.
Lillard outside. We played just over a minute here in the first. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line break.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Here's Embiid after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Embiid a screen on Lillard. Maxey with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Embiid passes to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Embiid. Over Antetokounmpo. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
George, and he banks in the layup. George has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Drummond to screen on Lillard. Maxey passes to Drummond. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Third is Brook Lopez.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
When Drummond gets the ball inside, that's going to scare the rest of your defense. You got to pay attention.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And the jam by Drummond.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Lillard passes to Lopez. Maxey against Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
The Sixers trailing, and let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Jackson. He's scoreless. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. There's the triple. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Oubre. Pass to Maxey. On the take. Now Drummond. Here's George. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Maxey. Lillard, the open look. Again, Milwaukee.
He left his defender shook right there, destroying him with that slick handle.
Unbelievable handles. He's got more handles than a 6-door limousine. Quickness, body control, all of that on display.
And so here is Philadelphia following the score by Milwaukee. Maxey passes to George. Off with the layup. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. Hunting for opportunities. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Middleton in at the 3.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Outside Oubre. Back to George. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with a 3. They get it back to the wing, right side. Embiid finds Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Second shot opportunity. Damian Lillard with a rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
High.
Well, we just see this time and time again from Damian Lillard, a quality decision on the pick and roll.
Pass to Embiid. Back to George. Brent, something we've all noticed lately is the small ball era starting to wind down.
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Out to Lillard. Going inside, Lillard for 2.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Ali. Thank you. Now Maxey, 17 points in his last outing.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Jackson surveying the D. Oubre with a steal. Drives to the hoop, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Oubre. Lillard with a step. And a dunk by Lillard.
When Dame's on the move, you know something good's going to happen.
Maxey against Lillard. Kicks it to George. A minute 31 left in the first half. And the jam by George.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Maxey with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Drummond, inside. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Embiid, a screen on Middleton. Here's Embiid, all sorts of time. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. And that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Oubre against Lillard. Pass to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo outside. What a make! Giannis for 3.
Well, if Giannis is going to hit threes, you have no chance to stop him.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Embiid, a screen on Lillard. Here's Maxey. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And here's Lillard. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bucks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Well, now, thanks very much, Ali. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a...
And now let's take a glimpse at some... Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Kenyon Martin, Caleb Martin out there with Kyle Lowry, and it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Martin outside. Out to Lowry. Martin with a screen on Connaughton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes it. Lowry's got his first basket.
Just a smart play by Lowry, and he's running that pick and roll to perfection.
Wright against Lowry. Wright outside. To the middle. And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Wright. And the Bucks lead by 4.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Lowry against Wright. Over to the left wing. Here's McCain. Yet to see a basket. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And here's Wright from the arc. The Bucks rebound. Out to Portis. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. To the inside, Connaughton. Out to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And here's Wright from the arc.
Lowry does a good job there pressuring the shooter. Doesn't want to make it easy for him.
Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Now here's Wright. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And now the Sixers on the break. Yabusele. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Second, Philadelphia.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
That one misses. Milwaukee in the lead. Connaughton outside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Wright. Portis left side. Goes up from the block. That one off the back iron and out. The 76ers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Lowry with it, and Connaughton picks him up defensively. Out to Lowry for the lead. Milwaukee with the rebound. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Prince, the pass to Green. Right outside. Portis' screen. And it's Martin with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Martin. Back to Lowry. Clock at 4 for the tie. And it's good on the lay-in. And this game is tied up now.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Wright against Lowry. Pass to Connaughton. Portis with a screen on Martin. Connaughton passes to Portis. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Lowry against Connaughton. Back to Lowry. Martin outside for the lead. He can't get that one to fall.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Prince finds Wright. And here's Connaughton. 16 seconds left in the third. Prince, a screen on Lowry. Down low. to snap the cold streak. And Prince with the bucket on the assist by Wright. And the Bucks lead by 2.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Lowry, good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the 4th quarter. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
Just playing hard, George, not letting up at all at the offensive end.
Oubre against Lillard. Going inside.
Oh, man!
Oh!
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
George, a screen on Lillard. George outside. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. And George with the jam.
What a masterful performance from PG tonight, looking like the all-NBA guy he is.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Striking from deep range, Dame.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
George outside. Screen by Embiid. And the jam by George.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
The Bucks trail. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. It's Lillard.
Out of the way!
Wow!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Maxey surveys. George outside. And the jam by George.
Oh, man, how's that for a finish? I love seeing PG hammer it down.
Milwaukee's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. To the left wing. Antetokounmpo up top. Embiid covers. Middleton against Oubre. Middleton attacking. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Middleton's got his first points in this one.
How about that shot by Middleton? Doesn't matter where it is in the game. He'll take that shot.
Kicks it to George. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. The 3 is up. And he stays with it. Second chance shot. The kick out to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And Maxey, here we go. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. George passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Well, needing a bucket, Andre Drummond goes and gets it.
Oh, George with a steal. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Embiid passes to George. Clock at 6. Back to Embiid. Lets it fly from 18. And he sinks it.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
George against Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Lillard against George. Shot from the wing. A shot by Lillard, no good. Pass to Oubre. Now Maxey. Embiid with it. Back to Maxey. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have
Your Philadelphia 70.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the point. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. George is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
No coverage that time.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Maxey looking it over. Oubre outside. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now Morant. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got his second bucket tonight.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Bain, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Outside for Jackson. Connects from three-point range.
Jackson Jr. A big man who does it all. That is Jaren Jackson Jr. looking confident at the arc.
Maxey passes to George. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Morant with it. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. There's the pick. A kick out to Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Embiid sets the pick for Oubre and finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get tucked on when you let him get inside.
Jackson, a screen on George. Morant against George. Outside for Jackson. It's up a three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the Dog. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Here's Morant. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Jackson kicks to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Payne. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Shooting from Memphis.
And the second free throw, good. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Now here's Drummond. Oubre, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
To the inside. Out to Morant. Fires for 3. And another miss by Memphis. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 1. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Outside, George. It's good. George has got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
Payne for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Andre Drummond is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
When it comes to the league's most physical defenders, Richard, look no further than Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he's someone that has no problem sacrificing his body. Whether that's taking charges or diving after loose balls, he is relentless.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Still.
Oh, yes! Wow, success. Come on, I want to see that again.
A kick out to Bain. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Jackson. Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 4. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here is George.
Marcus Smart is just an absolute dog on defense. He is annoying.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Maxey. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Oubre up top, guarded by Bain. Oubre kicks to George. Drummond sets the screen for George. Off target from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points per game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
They get it again.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Older. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Mark Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly shows.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Bain with the steal. Pass to Jackson. To the right side. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to... Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Morant drives in and finished off. by Morant.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. Jackson, a screen on Oubre. Here's Bain. And he slams it one-handed.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by George. And that's now 9 points for Tyrese Maxey. Here's Morant. He's got 16. That one drops for him. Morant's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this.
Well, I mean, what is there left to say about Ja Morant? He's dynamic, he's electric, relentless on the offensive and defensive end, impossible to contain.
And since we have a moment, let's see what other games are coming up. Thanks for spending half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Clark, Luke Kennard out there with Williams. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kennard for three. The rebound by Yabusele. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoff, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Kennard for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here. Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Here's Huff, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside, Martin. Back to Lowry. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Grizzlies leading by 13.
Who's watching it?
Outside, Williams. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Huff, covered by Martin. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Well, you look at Kennard, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Outside for Martin. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Kennard, the pass to Williams. It's tipped. Back to Jackson. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Martin inside, guarded by Jackson. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Kennard. Memphis moving that ball around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 10. Martin goes in and finished off by Martin.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Morant against Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Going inside.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Outside for Smart. They set the pick. Back to Morant. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists now tonight.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant outside. Driving the lane. Good D by Embiid.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Oubre kicks to Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Morant. Here's Maxey. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Embiid is out there with George. And it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Morant outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Oubre outside. Outside, George. Fires the 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And the shot goes in. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
And shooting-wise, He's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Maxey. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Wheeling that ball in. Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the board? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
A shot by George, wide open. Sinks the triple.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Morant surveying the D. Pass to Bain. Shoots the three. Drills the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
When you're as accurate as Bain, you love doing this, giving them a little taste of their own medicine.
Maxey into the lane. Misses from short range. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Bain sets the screen for Morant. Outside, Bain. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Big slam from Bain. I love whenever he uses that athleticism in close.
The 76ers running out of time. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oubre kicks to George. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Now here's Morant for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Maxey against Smart. Maxey kicks to George. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
A kick out to Bain. Shot clock at 6. It's the three-point bomb. Bain's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Memphis.
This team trusts Bain, and he comes through.
Maxey with it, out guarded by Smart. Morant against George. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
Morant against George. Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
What I love about Bain is how efficient he is, and it's because he's a high IQ player.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oubre finds Maxey. Knocks it loose. Morant with the steal. A finish. And finished off by Morant. Maxey against Morant. Deflects the pass. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A solid win on the road for... All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
Two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Smart and Bain on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Jackson can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. The layup off target. And here's Memphis. Bain into the lane. Over to the wing. Edey for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now here's Lillard. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Lillard.
They get up, Dave. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Kicks it out to Smart. On the wing, Bain. Morant against Lillard. The three ball. And it's Morant missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
And here's Morant outside. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Smart against Lillard. Kicks it out to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, scrappy play by Middleton. Going up inside and forcing his shot past the coverage.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Edey, that's good.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
Here's Lillard. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Pass to Bain. for three. Rebounded by Lopez.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. The three. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading by 3. Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Knocks down the triple.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Smart. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Bucks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Middleton. Beyond the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Antetokounmpo outside. Lopez passes to Middleton. Banked it in off the glass. Middleton's got 6 points.
With how well he shoots it, you can forget Middleton is 6'7". That size and high release point helps him close in.
Morant into the lane.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
The three, here's Lillard, and Morant clears the board.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Lillard against Smart. Here's Lillard. He's got 5. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Up top, Morant. Into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Middleton. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Jackson surveying the D. Takes the three. Smart grabs a miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Jackson outside. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Just too much. Jaren Jackson Jr., a physical big.
Lillard outside. There's 1:34 left to play in the first half. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop him.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Rejected by Lopez. Jackson against Morant. Jackson, pass to Middleton. 1:10 left to play in the first half. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And 4 from just a jump shooter. Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
Outside Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Bane against Middleton. Yep, that one's good. Middleton's got 10.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Morant against Middleton. And here's Clark for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Middleton outside. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Yeah, with his 6'7" height and consistent shot, Chris Middleton is so tough. I mean, we're seeing another big night from him.
Outside Bane. And there's the lob.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
That shot missing. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way. Taking a peek now. That does it for halftime.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
On the court for Memphis. G.G. Jackson is out there with Edey. Then it's Williams. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Pippen in at the point. Outside, Green. Here he goes. And that one drops.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Memphis leading by 5. Here's Pippen. Pass to Kennard. 6 to shoot. From downtown. It's hauled in by Portis. Well, Milwaukee's shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. High post Green. Out to Portis. Pass to Prince. From behind the arc. Makes it from distance. Prince has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Pippen. Green covering. Jackson, the pass to Kennard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. You look at Kennard, never leave him open. Second in the association from deep.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Right, for the tie. Outside for Green. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Jackson. Bain comes in for Williams. Marcus Smart's checked in for Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. 14 points for him. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's got his third bucket of the night.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
And even though Middleton doesn't pile up blocks, he has the length to disrupt shooters, and he did right there.
Jackson on the wing, pounded by Morant. They set a pick for the lead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, BA? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And here's Morant outside.
Well, with Morant running the pick and roll, good things usually happen.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. It's a one-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Outside Morant. Bain against Lopez. Bain serving the D. No good from outside. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Desmond Bain, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, Brook Lopez has consistently evolved as a player, adding layer after layer to his game and making himself a threat on both ends.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They're really working the paint now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Right side Morant, who is stolen by Lillard. It's stolen by Smart. The 3 from Bain. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Bain's got his second basket on the night.
Smooth and fast release from Bain that time.
Smart against Lillard. Out to the right wing. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And a look at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep. All broken down for Milwaukee.
And they haven't been taking many deep threes. Instead, focusing on taking closer shots and taking the right shots when they become available within the scheme of the offense.
And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. The 4th spot held by Milwaukee.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, it's almost impossible to stay in front of Morant. He's just so quick on the drive.
Lillard against Smart. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Morant, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
There's Jackson with the 3. Nails it from 3. And it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Payne against Jackson. Back to Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass. Jackson's got 6 points.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The shot comes out. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Timeout.
Milwaukee, let's hear it one more time for your Young Bucks dancers.
Lopez with the steal. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Milwaukee in the lead. Now here's Lillard. Jackson outside. Out to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
And just too good of a shooter for the D not to react to Lillard's pump fake.
And he can't hit the second.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Lillard against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
The 3, here's Lillard. Memphis with a rebound. Payne's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. And here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Morant on his way. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. For three, here's Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Morant. Over 2.5 minutes. The skill, the grace, Morant.
Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Lillard against Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
To the inside. Here's Lopez. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Oh, give Lopez props for staying ready. I mean, he reads these important situations so well and knows exactly what to do.
Goes back up, and he lays it in.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
Well, that's all about effort. He knows how much each bucket means right now, and he's clearly willing to fight for it.
Lillard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And the dunk by Lillard.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Outside for Morant. Fires for 3. That one's good from Bane on the assist by Morant.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Middleton. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And here's Morant outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by the Bucks. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Smart passes to Jackson. Here's Edey. Launches it from deep. That shot is off. So Milwaukee wins it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA,
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for
Still very young, Greg. What are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Basket counts. Lillard's got the opening bucket of the night here for Milwaukee.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. He's not there.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey's so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Now, here's Lillard. 5 on the clock. Middleton, a screen on George. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. Kicks it out to Giannis. Count it.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling.
The 76ers trail. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Middleton against George. Up top, Embiid. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 6.
You cannot measure heart, but Dame's is as big as anybody's.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
George against Middleton. And George, here we go.
George can be so deadly on the drive. He's got great quickness. He sees an opening and takes it right away.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Oubre. For three, Middleton. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Maxey finds George. Embiid with a screen on Middleton. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Lillard against George. Lillard left side. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor.
We've seen it so often. I mean, when you're talking close games, it typically comes down to free throw shooting, and he was on target from the stripe. You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard against Maxey. Out left to the wing. Drummond passes to Maxey. Can they get it? And slam dunk by Maxey.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 12. Here he goes. And Lillard throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, DA, thanks. Here is Lillard after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Clock at 6. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a three-point game. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Milwaukee leading by 4. And so they foul intentionally.
Paul George. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lillard, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Lopez against Drummond, 5 to shoot. Here's Giannis.
And you know, Embiid is a guy who consistently brings energy on this end of the floor.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Pass to George. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Damian Lillard. Second personal foul. First team foul.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Embiid sets the pick for George. Just 5 on the clock. At the top of the key, Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
How about the soft jumper of Joel Embiid? When the ball comes out of his hands like this, you feel like it's going in every time.
Now, here's Lillard. 19 points in the game. Inside. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Lopez, a screen on George. Three-pointer Lillard. Kept alive. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. Giannis, a screen on Oubre. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. And the jump by Giannis.
It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick and roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. When you give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Jackson. He takes it in. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Embiid with the block.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Heat in Miami. And an intentional foul right there. First trip to the line for him here.
In 88 from the line a season ago, he was one of the best shooters in the league.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Now here's Middleton. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Pushing it up. And there's Paul George on the assist by Oubre. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. From deep, Antetokounmpo. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Philadelphia ahead as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey, everybody. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different.
And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Martin is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Martin. Then there's Lowry. And it's McCain in at the 2. The Bucks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
On the inbound, shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Portis.
Slick moves inside by Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
Right against Lowry. And there's the drive. Up and in on the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Right, looking around. Green with a screen on Lowry. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Martin. And they're running. Here's McCain. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Size and length of Bobby Portis making him a problem in the paint.
The Bucks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Martin kicks to Martin. Lowry from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. And now it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Looking here at some numbers for Martin. How he did last season. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Right outside to end the run.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
Martin the pass to Yabusele. Here's McCain. Martin the screen. Outside Martin. Clock at 4. To the paint and stolen by Prince. Connaughton passes to Green. They go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Right side Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Prince. Oh, and the jam by Prince.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Here's Lowry, and he drives in, and he gets it to go. Lowry's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Prince setting a pick for Green. To the middle. Prince kicks to Green. Portis the screen. Green passes to Portis. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Portis has got his second basket.
Well-timed play that time by Portis. He's a load coming downhill.
Outside, Martin. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Martin the screen. Lowry drives in and stolen by Portis. Now Connaughton. No scoring in this one. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Prince. Down low. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis. Impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Lowry against Wright. Lowry passes to Martin. Offensive rebound. Here's Yabusele. Back to Lowry. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
It's Prince on the wing. And the dunk by Prince.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking.
Keep making the extra pass. Everybody. Let's go.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Middleton in at the small 4. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Bucks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lillard dishes to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And he commits the intentional foul.
Damian Lillard, 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Here's Giannis. And the flush by Antetokounmpo.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam.
Strong interior move, aggressive, assertive, and effective.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, you know, folks wondered about his offense. But it became clear pretty fast, so he can dominate at both ends of the court. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
George looking around. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, George. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
George against Middleton. Embiid, the pass to George. From downtown, Lillard with the rebound. Bucks trail by 7. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Giannis a screen on George. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 7. And here's Maxey. So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. George sets a screen for Oubre. Outside, George, 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Giannis high post. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Giannis a screen on George. Three-pointer, Lillard.
Well, that long reach of Paul George's really bothers shooters. He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
Jackson against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Now, here's George. Shoots over Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard.
You know, George is a lot more physical than he looks. He's not shying away from contact on these shots.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Outside Jackson. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Giannis a screen on Maxey. Jackson looking around from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Keller.